Sorry, I was whooping somebody's ass on Clash Royale. Anyway, we're here. And the last time I streamed Oni, it was so long that I was able to split it up into 2 parts. So today I'm gonna try something new. We're gonna start a brand new playthrough. Something I've been kind of thinking about for a minute. And that is bionic duplicants on an aquatic start. Only bionic duplicants, at least on the starting map. Now, I hold reservations to getting regular dupes on different maps, but having the aquatic map as only bionics sounds like fun. I haven't done only bionics in a while, so that's what we're going to do today. And here we are. I already have the map selected, and we're going to pick 3 bionics. And I'll tell you, if you're going to play an only bionic playthrough, you're going to need a few things with these bionics. 1, you're going to want to have a digger. That's obvious. 2, you're going to want to have a doctor. The doctor with the advanced medical booster can make the gear bomb. Okay? It gets them the apothecary usage, the sick bay usage, and the disease clinic usage. There you go. And then the last one is going to be an operator with the electrical engineering booster. The reason why we have this is because they can do the generator tuning and microchip crafting, but mainly the soldering station usage. Because they won't actually they won't get that without. They cannot get this chip. They cannot get the electrical engineering chip, okay? There's no way for them to get this chip unless you start out with the electrical engineering booster. They have to work at the soldering station. I think they did update that, because if I remember correctly, I think there is a skill now in the bionics, but I don't think it was there when I originally played bionics. So when we get in, I'll look. But it used to be that if you did not get an electrical engineering booster, you were not able to ever use the soldering station, and so that was bad. So I always get an electrical engineering booster to start. So those are going to be my first 3. Now the next thing that I'm going to do, though, is I want to make sure that their bad traits don't interfere with their good traits that I want to have them doing. Like Gizmo is going to be a digger and a builder, so construction being a decrease, I don't like that. Cuisine and agricultural, not going to be a problem for a digger builder. That's going to be great. This Gizmo is fine. The advanced medical booster, athletics, and agricultural, I don't really like down on the athletics. Oops, let me make sure that's only a bionic duplicant. Husbandry and medicine, that's bad for a medical one. Machinery and excavation. You know what? That's okay, because they're going to be a doctor. This one is going to be a mechatronics engineer eventually, so we want them to be good at construction. Science is good to have as well. Cuisine and agricultural will work, so we'll go with the Sonyar here. What are we going to call this map? Wait, bionics? No, because you got a name for the map? You got a name for the map? Bionics only, aquatic. Biodome. Well, I love it. No, I like Biodome. The Biodome. Embark. Welcome to the Biodome. Alright, well, first of all, you do not start with any building materials here. You have to get wet to get some building materials. So that'll be fun. Let's go ahead and get some dig commands going. I want to release as little water as possible. So I think I want to dig out that. And then I want to come down here and dig out those. I want to dig down these. down to there. I think that's what I want to do first. That way they can still get up and down, and we can get all these building materials. Next, I'm gonna immediately build a storage bin. Right there. No, cancel that. I am tempted to bring up this slit stone, but at the same time, that's a little bit too much. We can get wet. We can get a little bit wet. That's fine. The stress won't go. Oh, I got a blueprint, Nugs. You want to see it? Yeah, they're not happy. Hey, I already have that. But that is a cool one. That's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite lights. How do I only have one? Oh, it's the planter box. I do have that one too, though. It is also one of my favorites. Don't use that one hardly at all. Maybe we should use that one. Anything we get a blueprint of, we should use. Remember that we're going to use that hanging pot in the Great Hall. I'll do that in the Great Hall. First of all, though, I want to get some ladders in here so that we're not in the water. That is super important. So these construction commands are going to be high level. Higher than the digs. Because they can actually dig that out without going down in the water. Possibly. Trying to lessen that. Of course, he's building it down here in the water, but okay, now I can move you to right there. And I can move you to right there. Whatever, I guess not two of them can stand in the same spot. Alright, we are done getting into the water, I think. Hopefully. Well, I mean, we might have to grab a few more items. Let me go ahead and get the plumbing for the pitcher pump here. Actually, before I do that, I need to lay out the base with furniture. Cots. 2, 3. Okay, 2, 4. Then the door. So it's over here, yeah? That's the ladder space. I definitely want this one here, so... yeah, this will be fine. Plumbing, I don't have... oh, cancel these. I'm fine to put the pitcher pump right there. It's gonna drop that food down, but that's okay. I'm a little nervous, you know. It's bionics, and it's water. Alright, let's dig up. Dig that out. I want to get going on this side. I definitely want to get some of this metal over here. Any of that metal would be great. I want to get going on this side a little bit. Alright, we got water. Nice. Alright, well, everybody's digging right now, and that's all fine and good, but let's go ahead and deconstruct this on a 6. I'm gonna get my schedules in order. Make sure everybody works all the time. Your priorities, Gizmo, you're going to be more of a digger builder. Not so much of a farmer rancher. You're going to be a doctor, mostly. And not so much a builder digger. And you're going to be an operator mostly, and not so much a builder digger. Gotcha. Schedules are fine, priorities are good. Let's see, the thing is up here. I kind of want to make a big pool on this side for the fresh water. But I do like my room bonuses. Alright, I should have enough now to lay out the base a little bit. So let's go under furniture. Cot. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yep. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the ladders then. That would be the door. That would be the space. And this would be the ladder. That would be the door. That would be the space. And this would be the ladder. Ooh, okay. I see what I'm doing. Let's cancel the beds. Let's get some doors in here. And some tiles. And so far, we've stayed dried most of it. Their stress is okay. It did go up just a little bit, as you can see there, but it's coming down. It's 5% now. Okay, that is sand. Don't really care for that too much. I might try to build into that. What if I were to build one there? Of course, I did not see that. Oops. Well, it's too late now. They've already committed. It's already done. Oh. Cancel this. Do not get trapped. Yikes. That's not good. Get out of there. Alright, let's dig out that. Actually, I cannot dig out that. Let's build this tile here. What up, Lisa? How's it going? It's going pretty well. Welcome in. Welcome in. We just trying some bionics on the aquatic pack for the first time. It is a beautiful DLC, and I really do enjoy it. Alright, I think I want to build this ladder down. And I want to get into this area here because I want to build another one. Like so. But from underneath, yeah? It's going great. Let's also dig on this side a little bit. That's just going to help the airflow a little bit around here. Excuse me. I can dig this way without having that fall down on me, so I think I will. Let's take all of that out. We don't want this sand to fall down because that water would then fall down. And that water needs to stay up there. Could also push this over one or so, maybe 2 tiles over. That'd be nice. But first, let's go ahead and dig out all this sand. We don't want the sand. And we can dig that out and put one there. Perfect. Oh yeah, I need to do priorities. Priorities, that's enable. And also, let's take off the disinfect germs. We're not going to worry about germs at all, because we're bionics. And we don't eat germy things. I don't think you can get germs from batteries, but maybe you can. It might be one of those things you can get. Uh-oh, this person is trapped. So let's make that a 9. There you go. We got some poke shells. That'll be good for lime. I want to make lots of steel. Alright, little digging over on this side. Another tile right there. That should be fine. That's 2 different pools if I really, really wanted them. Could go ahead and build a tile right there. I'd say Oni's up there. Oni's up there. I've played a few different games over my life. It's a hard question to answer. Let's see. Do we want to go up? Kind of. I kind of want to go over this way, though. I mean, I can. I just maybe dig in this side. Something like that. I don't know. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream? I got lots of favorites. I like colony builders. I like strategy games. I'm a variety streamer for a reason. I play lots of different games on stream. I'm not a one-game streamer. Although I do play mostly Oni, especially during the day, because, well, why not? It's a strategy game. It's fun. Makes me think. Alright, cycle 1. And we still don't have research in. Let's get research going. Stations. Research station, one right there, please. Let's also get a storage bin right there. And I will get another research station in there. As far as a place to use this stuff, I guess we're going to have to build this back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and build that in. And dig that out. Ooh, maybe I should extend this ladder up a little bit. Now that we can. Should. Alright, that's good. You're playing car games? Racing games, huh? Those are fun. However, we're going to have a couple manual generators over here. We'll have 1 battery. I will go ahead and power both. I don't have any other light source, though, for that one, so I don't know. It does help with research getting done faster, though. I like that. Probably should make this the priority. Yep. Now, is this a... No, it wouldn't be a station yet because they haven't built this yet. Hopefully this will be a research laboratory. And we'll have access to water, which this water weed's kind of in the way of. I might have to murk it. Maybe put in a little ladder right there. And then just uproot it. We don't really care about that one water weed anyway. United States? Originally? Oh, okay, I got this built, so I can put in another wall tile there and dig out that one. That'll be good. Oh, they got a lot going on. I don't want to give them any more commands, so we're going to just chill and watch them work. I'm going to try to play it kind of slow. Make sure I do it correct. Alright, so this is going to have dirt in it, right? For research. But we only want like 5 tons of it. And we're going to keep all of our deliverables all at the same level of the level 5. Basic stuff. That way, if we do have something that's very high in demand, we can, you know, up the level above that 5 and get them to, what do you call it? Get them to give priority to something else if we need it. Okay, so this might be a laboratory. It's a big laboratory. No. However, they do go through their batteries more if they're in water. If they're in water, the short circuiting deplenishes their batteries by quite a bit. I forget exactly. Let's see. Duplicants, standard duplicants, bionics. Morale, stress, research. Hold on, where is it? Basic needs power. They need power. Gunk extractors every 4 cycles. They will suffocate on you if they don't have power. Forget whatever it is, but their power does go quite a bit more down when they're in water. Like, you can see their power bank right now. Here you go. If you mouse over power banks, he's got 3 of them in him right now. 2 of them are full. 1 of them's not quite full. He can hold a total of 4 batteries. And you can actually watch it going down. I forget where it says how much it goes down per second, though. 2.8 cycles for that time. I don't know. Yes, I do use Discord. There's links. And no, I'm not interested in artwork. I'm good on artwork. Uh-oh. Are you running that indefinitely? You are. Dang it. Everything else is going well. I'm glad I caught that. I wouldn't have caught that nearly as early if it wasn't on a level 1 speed. So we got 1.8 million joules. I usually like to keep it above 1 million at all times, and we'll be addressing that probably pretty soon. But first, I want to get research up and running so I can get toilets going soon. Kind of an important thing. And that battery takes a minute. I'm glad I only built 1 of them. Okay, so these are very important because power is super important, especially in bionic land. So these are going to be 7s. Anytime that these need power, then this is an operating skill too. So Sonyar is going to be the one that really wants to do that mostly, but hopefully it'll also trigger these other people if they're done doing what they're supposed to be doing, which doctoring a weirdo should be helpful. That's why I have 2. And that would replenish the battery. The battery's going to help us research. The battery's going to help us build more power banks. Without power, we can't do anything. It's one of my highest priorities. And they will run it when it's down to 50%, right? That's what this is for. If you go to the wheel, the 50% is when the battery is down at 50%, they get a call at 7%, at a 7 priority. So until that battery goes down to 50, but once it hits 50, then pushing the water over a little bit just so that we don't have to deal with it, and that I can open up this area for airflow, a little bit better airflow. All right, cycle 2. We're gonna want to tile this. I forget why I was tiling this. Oh, this might be for stations or something. I'm not sure yet. Let's get another ladder right here. Oh, we don't have research going right now, because I unplugged that. Research. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How many seconds was that? Yeah, we need to get somebody down there. Back priorities. Who's going to be my researcher? Probably my medicine guy. Yeah, let's have you doing that for now. Thank you, Nugs. Let's get the dig going this way. However, we got sand right there, so I'm gonna need probably some buildings right there. So we'll get a couple there. He said no thank you. Who said no thank you? That guy? I didn't even see it. Looks like I need another ladder right there. Or the dupe. The dupe might have said no thank you. Alright, some poke shells. Oh, okay. I get you next. Just strange how they act, you know, it's like so obvious. It's like surprisingly obvious. Like you wouldn't expect it to be that obvious, but it is. It's almost like how unexpectedly obvious that other thing was that one time, a long time ago. Next, you know what I'm talking about. Like what? Okay then. Looks like we got 2 people researching down here. That's good. They should be getting this though. As soon as that runs out, they'll probably go to it. Yeah. Well, that's good. 2 researchers are better than 1. One of them doesn't have a light on, which is unfortunate, but I didn't want to have to unbuild it and then rebuild it. Thought that was going to be a little bit too much. I'm gonna have the supercomputer sitting right here as soon as we learn it. But for right now, having 2 of these in here doubles my research and gives me the laboratory bonus, which is a 15% speed boost to the research. So it's actually a 130% boost because I have 2 duplicates in here working it. So we'll get it real fast. Alrighty, Nugs. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the lurk. I used to have a thing that came up for lurk, and I don't anymore. I'm gonna have to fix that. Alright, research complete. That means we have gotten at least the pump and the pipe. The pump and the pipe. We still need more research on that, though. And I need to stop giving them so many commands, because I need to get bathrooms in pretty soon. I guess I could put them right over here. They don't have to be very big, depending on how many bionics I want to have on a down schedule. A little chillin'-oni, I guess. I've never really played it on a 1-speed this long before. It's been a minute, but at the same time, it's kind of nice. I won't mess up too many more things. Alright, so batteries are dead. They should go run on those next. Yeah, they're all happy for some reason that the batteries are dead, I guess. Or they're just now celebrating the research they had done. And maybe they were so focused on that research that they just couldn't, you know, think of anything else until then. I think I'm going to get some ladders placed over here. And this is my ladder up, so let's have that going like so. And I will have that coming to there. Oopsies, maybe not so high up. I think that would be fine. I would definitely want to dig the sand out. I'd want to dig that out on a high level. Yep. Oh, so much research needed. And we got to get them naps and stuff. Come on now, son. Oh, that was nice. Able to build that from there. I think our rubber gasket is right there. I kind of want to come get it. I'm thinking maybe I would dig down something like this. Right. Of course, that oxalite might go away. Yeah, I could do that. Oh, he's already on it. Wow. Okay. I would have thought you would have been doing something else, but the sooner we get on decent power, the better. Really like you over here, though, too. And then you could dig out at least to there. Something like so. Okay, those are all the dig commands I'm going to give them, except for that one. I mean, I might as well. And that one. I mean, I could come down a little bit lower, like one more each, and then grab that oxalite there. Hey, that's research. Alright, research is done. We now have bathrooms. So the next thing I need to research. Bionic dupes. I am thinking supercomputer. Supercomputer in next. Alright, and then, yeah. That was, what was that result? Oh, that was bathrooms. What if I did? No, it's not enough space. I like them down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this would be a nice little ladder segment. Maybe cancel that one because there's a whole bunch of sand in it. I would like to kind of maybe continue over here a little bit too. Like dig these. I'll have to do that a little bit at a time. Actually, you know what? I could just say no, do that one at all. Come in here and dig out that. And put another tile in like so. They might not be able to do that. But I'll be able to deal with that better later. Oop. Yay, that extended all the way down. We can close that up now. And yeah, now it's a little bit more breathable down here. That's going to be very helpful. Also dig out those 3. Because that'll be more ladder right there. Okay, I said no more digging errands. Alright, we're gonna speed it up. A little bit. Just to level 2. Catch up to what I've been doing. We still don't have bathrooms, it's cycle 3. This is not great. It could be that I might want to turn off one of these researchers. Just saying. You're an operator mostly. There you go. You're gonna be a hauler now, I guess. Research done. We have at least the water cooler, and we have the crafting station, most importantly, which is going to be going up here. So let's put a crafting station. I would say that's the doors, so right here. We're gonna have the wire go up. And a bin. And a door. Why not? I don't know if we need a door or not. We probably don't. Let's not do doors. I know it might be faster with this one being lit, and we'll actually make it a 1 priority even. That way he always uses that one. There we go. There's our first print. And let's inspect it first of all, and then no bionics. Come on, man. I'll grab the fungal spore. We're only taking bionics here. This is going well. I think I'm going to build a couple ladders right there. And then we should be able to grab that rubber gasket. I also want to get these rubber boots and the rubber suit. And that's all going to Gizmo. There you go. Let's dig all that out. What up, Mimic? Was gonna raid you, but got distracted by a man wearing a drip. That's all right. Easily understandable. totally get it. We decided to do bionics on the aquatic pack for laughs, you know, just to see how it goes. Alright, so I want to get this this rubber gasket out of here, relocated. Right, we want that probably up here because this is where I'm going to break in. I then want to rummage. And these rubber boots, that's going to, I believe, Gizmo. Gizmo is my digger builder, yes. All right, no more soggy feet. I wish you could use the food in a bioreactor. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah. I'm sure there might be a mod for that. Alright, Gizmo, you can get a wetsuit if you get in that, and then you won't be sopping wet. Problem is, he still gets electrocuted, even in that, I think. Because his head isn't covered, must be why. As long as, well, maybe if his head wasn't covered. With water, I mean. You know. Alright, Gizmo, it's all you, buddy. You get the boots and the fancy dress. Yeah. Ouch. Well, you had to pay for it. Research has been done. No research focus selected. So we know supercomputers now. Let me go ahead and get the rock crusher next. I'm gonna get stations. Supercomputer. Put that right there. It hurts it to look pretty. Yeah, I suppose it is. This is looking pretty good. I like this. It's gonna be clean. We're gonna do very clean builds here with the bionics. And we still at 0.18 million. They haven't been on their schedules yet. It's cycle 4, coming up on cycle 4, so they're gonna want bathrooms soon. Luckily, this area is almost done. So I think this is the area that we prioritize. We're gonna come down here. I'm going to cancel this one because I'm going to want to have mesh tiles along the bottom 3 here. Just in case they drop batteries or whatever later on. We don't want it falling into water. And then we'll dig out all of this on a 4 high. And that is the main ladder. Yes, I think so. So we can get this ladder going up a little bit since we'll know that that is eventually going to be the ladder. Maybe not that one. Yep, and then we'll just prioritize everything down here into a 6. I have to do something about this extra tall room, but maybe I won't have to. I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it extra tall. Or I could actually bring down this floor like I should. Let's do that instead. Cancel that. What was this? Touring? Oh, yeah. Powering bionics. Oh, they're eating their batteries now, so yeah, this is a pretty high priority. Maybe I get in, because this is going to be doors. So they'll build a few of those. And we'll have a sink, which is 2. And these gunk extractors, which are 3. And I can cancel that because we're just going to build this across the top. At least to some degree. Yeah, priority 6 on all of that. Oh boy, this is a rush against the clock. We might actually gunk ourselves. Haven't done that in a while. Oh my goodness, they take forever to build that. Ooh. We gotta get some construction boosters. That's at a 2 speed. Okay, yeah, only one person's researching. I'm gonna maybe turn their priorities up. Sonyar, let's turn your operating up, but let's also get your building digging up, which was this one. Yeah, you could actually do a little bit of that. Colony achievement earned. Awesome. Alright, yeah, she'll run the wheel first, but then she'll hopefully help out in here. We got a freaking poke shell trapped. He's in the door, or on the thing there, I guess. That's fine. I'll deal with that later. Still don't have supercomputers, but we're researching the rock crusher. So there's that. Researching power? Maybe power. Automation. Okay, they haven't made their gunking symbols yet. Let me check their gunk level. You can check it right here if you click on one of them, and then under status, gunk, 87%. We got 25% a cycle. Okay, so we're good. We're good. We almost have a full cycle. Let's start building the floor on this. I'll deconstruct this one and put that there. Okay. All right, now we're getting this in. Let's go ahead and prioritize this as a 6. And what is that? Entombment? No, that's fine. I don't care. We'll deal with that later. Probably could dig it out now. Well, no. We'll deal with it later. All right, let's get the sink in. And a gunk extractor. Awesome. And I will have a pump, or I mean not a pump, but a pipe. And I'll have another one over here. And we'll go this way with a bridge, just so that it knows it wants to go that way for right now. And this is 3 wide, is it? So we'll get more doors on, whoop, more of these doors. One there. Deconstruct. Ladder, deconstruct. Put in this one. We want to have the floor going this way, except for we're going to have some airflow here. There we go. And then it's going to go into a place. Let's dig out 3 down here. I need to make sure that goes down quite a bit. Priority 6s. all this. Uh-oh, they're in the water. They are in the water. Why are you in the water? Please get out of the water. Bruh. Get the heck out of there. He needs the gunk. That's not good. Get the hell out of there, bruh. Stop it already. There, now I can't do it as easy. Right, this is all. Deconstruct this. Put this door in. We're gonna try not to gunk ourselves. 9. These are 5s. I might even put the researcher on it. Researcher. I don't know where you're going. I wanted you to come down here and help. Oh, stop going in there, dude. You guys are not helping. Okay, so a few minor zaps. If I remember correctly, these things take forever to build too. Stress is 15%. That's not so bad. It's gonna be worse if they gunk. Apparently all the best zinc ore is right down there. There it is. There it is. Cheer. Cycle 5. And there's your answer. How long do you have on normal difficulty? On normal difficulty, you have until just after cycle 5 before they will gunk themselves. Now we know. Well, let's also think about putting them on schedule. Since they're all having a downtime slot right now, that'll be fine. We'll have one do a downtime slot of, I don't know, 4. I think 4 is more than enough. There. And then we'll have one do one there. And one there. And one there, just in case. There we go. And I'll put them on it in a while, but not right now. Almost. I guess I could put it on now. Yeah. Pretty much everybody could go on it now. Let's do that. Sonya can go on this one. There's Weirdo. Gizmo. Yeah, that should be good. We'll have to get the gunk out of there, but that's fine. No, that's not so hard. Mop that up. Although it doesn't really matter because it's gunk. So gunk is not that bad. Yeah, I was going too fast. Didn't focus on the bathroom soon enough. Yeah, I guess. We'll do these as 7s. This liquid exposure shit sucks. I need to deal with this a lot better. Yeah, you don't want to make these more than one time. These take a while. Yay. Still haven't made the crafting station yet, and we're almost down to 1,000,000 joules, which is not great. So I'm running a little bit behind. Did a little bit too much fancy work, I guess. Making things look nice. More efficient. Could use to get on the power sooner rather than later, but we are going to get wet if I do that. Maybe get less wet if I do it on that one. Probably not. Definitely want to get some batteries made before we do that, but we could come over here and dump this water over. Which is something I want to do. Because that gives us free research, and I still haven't gotten that. So, we kind of want that. Not getting a bionic in the printing pod cycle 3 was kind of difficult. In fact, how are we doing on skills? We don't have any. We gotta hope that Oni is kind to us with our next selection. How's breathability doing? So far, so good. Got some down here as well. Pretty good amount. Nothing that's over pressured though. That's unfortunate. I think I'm gonna cancel that ladder. I'm gonna try to push that water over to the side actually. And dig that out too. Hey, we're getting to the supercomputer now at least. And we have water right there. I'm gonna have to turn on research again because we kind of stopped doing that. Let me go back to priorities now that the bathrooms are done. And that's what it is. Now that the bathrooms are done, let's turn off that. I'm gonna say farming, ranching down, but building, digging maybe. You're a build. No, you're going to be down on that, and you are a researcher for right now. Yep. Digging, building mostly. Everybody's high on attacking and toggling. Okay. Back to researching. Alright, that's going in. That's cool. We can then deconstruct this and put another one right there. Put this airflow tile right there. Put another one right there. Love it. Deconstruct it. Corner building. Learn it. Love it. Use it. Appreciate it. It's the best thing in Oni. One of. You can also delete like a lot of sporchids that way. You get the seed, but you don't get any of the zombie spores. You just delete the zombie spores out of existence. I freaking love it. You don't have to pump them. You don't have to get rid of them. They're just gone. Corner building. It destroys the gas. Yeah, building entombment somewhere. Oh yeah, down there. Alright, so this is going to be for metal ore. This is going to be for metal ore, zinc ore. Let's do 5,000 on a 5. And that's ready to go. So I'm going to do 10 metal power banks. And anybody who's into operating should want to do that. If not, we might have to up the priority. But no, they should want to do that. Hopefully. Might have to wait a little while. Of course, they might be hauling first. Okay, I'm gonna speed it up.